Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell for notifications for all of the videos that I'm sharing here on this channel. So we're going to dive into your month of June 2020. What do you need to know? What messages did the angels have for you, and how can you best navigate this month? So we're going to take a peek, and I do feel like it's a really interesting month for you because I do see you spending a lot of time in your head, and while that might feel uncomfortable, there's some really great stuff that comes from it. Some really life-changing, significant forward movement that comes through that process. So you'll see what I mean as we dive in. Let's start with the overarching themes that you can expect through this month. So the first thing we have is the dreamer. The dreamer is a wonderful energy. It's about a new beginning. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about that childlike excitement about life. And so I do feel like there's something new that you're going to be starting, a new beginning, or something that you're just going to be taking a leap of faith with and being really excited about. This is a very positive energy. This is a very excited energy. This really is embracing that dreamer within you that, dreams big and has high expectations for your life and gets excited about life. So there's a lot of really good energy here with this. This can also be like the opportunities come to you, right? Unexpected opportunities that really foster that dreamer within, that really are in alignment with things that you have been dreaming for in your life. So watch for unexpected opportunities as well. Then we have the Queen of Water energy. This is you being open-hearted, being vulnerable, being excited about connections and making connections. And so I do feel like there's going to be that. This is you being connected to your intuition. This is you really finding your flow no matter what's showing up for you. So there's such a pure energy here for you this month that I really like. It's like you're just I don't know, like in this beautiful, loving, open energy. And I think like you're just ready for some shifts, for some changes. And they might not be like major outward shifts, but they're shifts within you that lead to some pretty big changes and shifts, and maybe even just feeling really differently about life and seeing life really differently. I do think that you're going to see life really differently. And I just think like this is such a nurturing, loving energy to it as well. So I do feel like you might find that being fostered for you or within you. So you might find that people in your life are coming in, relationships are deepening, that provide you with that vulnerable, open-hearted energy. So for those of you who are looking for love, this might be a beautiful opportunity for that this month. But this also can be about connected relationships across the board and just feeling connected, feeling open-hearted, having people who are just being genuinely, authentically themselves in your life and allowing you to be authentically, genuinely you. Then we have the Six of Earth reverse. So there is going to be need for like creating a structure, finding a balance to some things. You might want to like get your money in order in some way. Like maybe like there's some things that are out of balance in regard to money, or some things that need to be taken care of in regard to money. So if I were you, I would take care of that this month, get that addressed this month. I think that that's going to help to assist in some abundance later on. This also can be connected with like clearing out stuff, clearing out material items. So you might find yourself feeling like you need to just release stuff. You need to get rid of stuff. You need to go through your stuff and get rid of some things, especially like those things that just are kind of sitting around and carrying energy, because everything carries energy. So thinking about how can I clear things out of my life that just aren't really serving me or are just kind of sitting around in my life. The next card that we have here is the Engineer card, okay? So this is you creating something. I do think you're going to have creative ideas and you're going to use it to create something. So whatever you feel called to create, make sure that you do that. I think that's going to lead to a lot of success for you, whether it's in your career, whether that's in your personal life, but there's something that like comes from an idea that you are creating for yourself. And then we have the Dove card, okay? So this is all about peace and harmony. And I feel like for you, like you are, in spite of spending a lot of time in your head this month, finding peace and harmony and what it is that you need in your life to access peace and harmony. So it's going to be a process, but I see that bringing you there. Now the next cards that we have here are in the section of challenges or barriers that you might expect. Now what's really interesting to me in this spread for you is in the category of gifts, what I see are cards that I would not necessarily always like consider to be gifts, okay? And the cards that I have here in the challenges are not necessarily cards that I would put into the category of challenges. They're kind of more positive vibes, right? But what I think this is like you're going to be going on this journey of self-exploration, and it really leads to some forward momentum. So I don't, other than spending time in your head and really needing to do a lot of self-reflection and looking deep within, I don't see a ton of challenge, you know? But we'll talk about that. So the first card that we have here is the Five of Fire reversed. And this is like success, but this is success happening so quickly that you're struggling to balance it, that you're struggling to deal with it. This could also be like that you have certain goals and certain people in your life, whether it's your boss, because sometimes this can be connected to work, or coworkers, have different ideas about what the goals are, and there may be some conflict around that. So you might want to watch for that. That might come up for you. This is about really making sure that you're honoring who you are and what feels best and right for you. And that doesn't mean that you can't hear other people's ideas or cooperate with other people, but like standing strong in your truth when you feel really strongly about that. So making sure that you're paying attention to that, but also making sure that you're not taking on too much, or that like you're not putting too much energy into what other people want for you rather than what it is that you want for yourself. But I do feel like there's a lot of success and a lot of positive energy there with that. The next card that we have is the World card, okay? So this is like some kind of acknowledgement. This is some kind of celebration of you. I feel like maybe through the challenges that you arrive at this, where you feel like content and joyful and like you have done a really good job, and I feel like people in your world maybe are going to acknowledge what a good job you've done, how much progress you've made. I feel like you're going to see that, and this really is about a path toward enlightenment. It's about looking within and learning from the messages that are coming through, and really fostering and connecting on a deeper level spiritually. So there's a beautiful process that's happening for you that takes you to better things, like to a whole new spiritually connected level where you are operating your life from a more enlightened place, which is absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Wheel card. The Wheel card is all about moving forward. It's like you finally learn that there's been this pattern or this thing that you've been doing or this person in your life or this situation that has been holding you back. And you're like, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just ready to move on. I'm just ready to shift that. And even if you yourself don't clear it out, it gets cleared out of your life anyway. This is like, and even if it's not that, it's like just a positive change in your life that shifts everything, that moves everything forward. Maybe something you've been waiting on for a long time to happen finally happens in this month. So that can be really powerful. We also have the Student card reversed, okay? So this is like making sure that you're paying attention to that any challenges that are showing up for you are meant to be lessons. They're meant to shape you. They're meant to show you. So asking yourself, taking a step back, okay, I'm really frustrated with what's happening right now. What can I learn from this? What am I missing? What can I learn from this? What is the lesson? How can I do better? Asking all of those questions are going to help to bring you to where you need to be. Now, the next card that we have here is the Rabbit card. And this is like, I feel like finally you begin to recognize your importance. You recognize your significance. You recognize maybe the ways that you contribute here in this world and what your value is and what your worth is. So there's some great shifts in terms of the way that you see yourself this month. The last set of cards is connected with the gifts that you can expect. And what's interesting to me is that all of the angel cards are air cards, okay? Air cards are swords. Swords are connected with thoughts and thinking. You are in your head, without a doubt about it. But when you come out of your head, it's like you have the answers. It's like you come to that, right? So first we're starting with this 3 of air, and this is like a time of healing. This is a time of sadness. This is a time of like really going through, maybe you're grieving a loss, maybe you're really going through some difficult stuff, okay? And then we have the 4 of air, which is all about just taking your time to rest, to heal, to process. So you're going to need a lot of time to allow for this month. This is maybe not going to be the time to like be super duper busy with everything. Like you want to allow time for introspection this month, okay? And then this last card that we have here is, or the last angel card that we have here is the Ace of Air. And so this is saying to me, Ace of Air is like when you have a new understanding of things, when you see things clearly, when you have clarity, when you finally get it, and when you see things in a different way, it releases you, it helps to elevate you, it brings a new light into your life, and I really see this for you. So that's going to be incredible for you. The next card that we have here is the Hero Heroine, right? And the card says passion for a journey of personal empowerment, and that's really like this is what you're on right now, and you're climbing that mountain and you're making your way toward the top of that mountain where you get to look down and see all of the work that you've done and see all of the progress that you've made and feel really proud of all the work that has brought you to the top of this mountain. So keep going, keep climbing, keep working, keep growing, keep fine-tuning and working on yourself, and it is going to carry you here. And the last card that we have here is the Raven card. So again, this is really suggesting to me some changes, some moving forward, preparing for change is the Raven card, okay? So there's a moving forward, there's a shifting, and it might not be a lot of outward changes, although it could be, you know? It might be just changes that happen within through this thought process that happens for you, and you're just different. You know, sometimes when stuff just clicks for us and we just get it, we're just different. So in a really positive way, and people feel it and people see it, and this is what I'm feeling for you guys. So I hope that those messages connect for you. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care.